Boa noite a todos. São meia-noite e 53. Vamos aqui, como eu disse a vocês, aqui, salve. Aí nessa. Vamos aqui testar, né? Essa placa de vídeo aí. E ver aí. Ela é capaz. Ah, se não vai tapar. Esse é o jogo. O jogo não vai ser começo. Eu estou um tanto quanto avançado no jogo aqui. Certo? E aí, ver de onde parou. É só um teste mesmo, tá, pessoal? A placa segura. Grande Daniel Machado, seja bem-vindo, cara. Uma boa noite misturado com um bom dia, meu querido. Tudo beleza? Bom, vamos começar, né? Vamos lá. 4 pessoas já nos assistindo. Muito obrigado a todos vocês. Sejam bem-vindos. Espero que curtam. Coloquei aqui meu fone de ouvido. Esse jogo aqui é recomendado. Espera aí. Espera aí que agora vai ser complicadinho um pouquinho. Deixa eu botar esse microfone doido aqui. Prontinho, microfone ajustado. Preciso aí do feedback de vocês para saber como está o meu áudio, se meu áudio está legal, se não está falhando. E vamos começar esse jogo. 4 pessoas nos assistindo agora. Agradeço a todos vocês, sejam muito bem-vindos. É um teste, a gente vai jogar aí, Daniel. Vai jogar aí, vamos ver até onde a gente vai. É uma live comum. Só que o meu objetivo é justamente ver qual é a potência dessa placa que eu coloquei aqui. Se não vai lagar, se não vai dropar, nem nada. Preciso também aí do feedback de vocês. Por favor, se puderem. Tá ótimo, né? Então, beleza. Vamos começar a brincadeira aqui, então. É cabuloso, galera. Jogando aqui direto do Xbox One X, que é o videogame que eu tenho. Mano, esse jogo aqui no fone de ouvido é coisa do capiroto, velho.
She's still alive. The rot hasn't. It could all be over so soon. So quick. No, she must keep going. It is calling her arm. She hasn't run up. It will kill her eventually. She's ready. Look! What? The gate. Hella's gate. Hella's gate. Hella. Can you hear it? She's there.
Mother,
You've been waiting.
I won't let the darkness trick me again. I know you're safe with the gods.
She must.
Vamos.
I can feel Hela's gaze, searching for
Então, o que
secrets inside of
acontece,
me.
Daniel? Esse jogo aqui é o seguinte.
Secrets
Essa
that
mina
even
aqui é a
I can't
principal do
see.
jogo e ela sofre de
I'm not
esquizofrenia.
here to fight my past.
Então ela ouve vozes
I'm
na
here
cabeça
for
dela,
Delia.
entendeu? Se essas vozes aí tu tá ouvindo
I
sem
will
ser num
fulfill
fone
my
de ouvido,
vow.
você consegue já ouvir, mano. Se tu colocar
Whatever
um
the
fone de
cost.
ouvido, fica uma coisa do cão.
No, she can't. It's too dangerous. Too weak. She has the sword. She is rotting. She is bleeding. She must defeat Hela. There is no way she can defeat Hela. She must. Hela is more powerful. She must defeat Hela. She has the sword. She can only Hela fight or she must go back.
É bonito esse jogo, hein?
There has to be another. She can't find. Turn back. She's strong enough. Is she strong enough? She's strong enough. Are you strong enough? She's strong enough. She can't. You're strong enough. No, she's not. Senua is strong. Yes, she is. She is not strong enough. Hella has defeated her twice. She can barely walk.
Hella gave you the rot.
Look at your arm.
Look what Hella's done to you in battle.
Come all this way. You can't let it go now. It's the only
Meu irmão, como é que eu vou descer essa desgraça? Ah, não.
The final battle.
Não, pega teu fone aí, ô Daniel. Pega teu fone aí que tu vai ver só. O jogo se transforma, mano. Eu não sou de jogar com fone, não, cara.
You want to leave, did
Esse jogo aqui é uma experiência completamente diferente, mano. Porra, uma heroína, que é o seguinte, ela... Você tá vendo aqui a cabeça aqui, ó?
She can't.
Que tá aqui, é a cabeça do amor dela. Que foi morto, ainda não sei como, não sei porquê. Certo? E ela é uma guerreira que tá indo pra ressuscitar ele. Uma guerreira habilidosa e tudo mais, mas ela sofre de esquizofrenia. Então tem várias vozes na cabeça dela, mano. Então coloca uma fralda geriátrica junto, Dan. E tu vai se borrar de medo, amiguinho.
done so well.
Pô, cara, tem que comprar uma TV 4K, mano. Xbox One X em TV de Full HD, porra. É, Daniel, e porra, pela quantidade de horas que eu já joguei nesse jogo aqui, maninho, dá pra tu ficar maluco. Lugares aqui pra ir.
She can see it. The bridge. She can't cross the bridge. It's broken. She has to fix it. It's too dangerous. She's done it before. She can't fix it. She's done it before. She can. She can. She'll do it again. How will she do it?
There must be a way.
Senua, you have to try. Get to the gate.
She'll never make it.
3 pessoas nos assistindo, muito obrigado a todos vocês, meus amigos. Ah, faça isso então, Dan. Faça isso. Mais uma historinha.
The Northmen say the world will come to an end. They call this Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. First, there will be a terrible winter, 3 years long. Then, mankind will turn on itself. Brothers will fight each other to the death, and people will forget what they owe their kindred. Times will be hard. Crimes will be great. It will be an age of axes and swords. The wind will blow through abandoned halls. Wolves will walk where children played. The world will fall into ruin.
Vamos nós. Vou entrar. Caramba. O ruim é esse, quando não tá em combate eu não posso correr. Uma falha do jogo pra mim isso. Salve Wesley! Não, esse jogo é bom demais, mano. O jogo traz diversas inovações, maninho. Tô ligado, Daniel. Galera, meu áudio e o áudio do jogo tão bons aí, tão legais aí? Bom, ao que parece, eu derrotei a escuridão, então não tenho mais problema em ficar no escuro. Eita merda aí. Opa. Lá de baixo, né? Vou ter que ir lá embaixo mesmo, é isso? Show de bola. Então a placa tá segurando. Um tipo de compra que eu não queria fazer, mas fiz porque é necessário para trazer uma qualidade pro canal, né? Então botei essa placa aí, tirei a minha placa antiga, que é o mesmo que nada. E agora a gente está nessa placa aí, que é uma placa... Ah lá, top não, mas muito melhor do que a placa que eu tinha. Não, já joguei água já, Daniel. Não curti muito não, eu fiz muito hype quando anunciaram esse jogo, mas na hora de jogar mesmo não curti muito não.
She can see it.
The bridge.
She can't cross the bridge. It's broken.
She has to fix it.
It's too dangerous.
She's done it before. You have to fight on.
She can't.
The final battle.
Get his soul back. It's the final task.
Yes, it is.
She'll never make it.
This isn't just a broken bridge, is it? Mother, you showed me how to see further. To see the hidden wonders in our world and explore new paths into the unknown. To lead so that others may follow, or to warn so that they may avoid. That is our gift and our duty. I'm not going to look away in fear anymore.
The Northmen say the gods will fight their last battle at Ragnarok. Their watchmen will blow the horn that can be heard through the whole world. And Odin will speak with the severed head of Mimir, which gives him good counsel. The land of the giants will thunder with the sound of their army on the move. The gods will assemble. The dwarves will leave their stones. The frost giants will come from the east. The Midgard serpent will turn up the waves. Eagles will scream and tear at the corpses with their yellow beaks. The ship of the dead will set sail.
Grande Gil. Ah, que isso, mano? Que é humildade, Gil. Pô, mano. Sacanagem, né? Que ódio. Não, hoje não tem cara minha não, meu amigo. É só aqui, ó. Só na jogatina aqui. Ó, botar fogo nessa placa aí pra ver se ela segura legal. Sim, Daniel, aqui é cultura nórdica. Além de tudo, esse jogo aqui é da cultura nórdica, entendeu? Bom, galera, se puder chamar os amiguinhos aí, eu sei que é madrugada e tal, mas puderem dar uma divulgada na live aí, eu agradeço. Chama mais gente aí pra gente se borrar junto.
She can do it. She can do it. She can still see the secrets of the gods. She can think differently. So special. You can do it, Senua. She must see. She has the sight. She can see their secrets.
Ah, eu sei que a GTX segura. O problema é o resto do meu. O resto do PC, pô. Meu processador é um i5 3330, Gilberto. É, sério que só. Olha aquele lugar mesmo. Jogo é sinistro, né? Só isso que me irrita, entendeu? Ela não corre, tá em combate sempre. Vou botar a mina pra correr. Salve, Leandro Rodrigues. Tô ligado que tô longe. Gravar essa ponte aqui com e vamos tentar zerar, né, cara? Tá. Madrugada só dá fogo. Unreal? Não sei que jogo é esse não, Daniel. Caraca, grande Alcinho. Salve, mano. Falando também aí, é? Qual aí da... Tem Sônia aí, vamos falar comigo aí, galera. Aí. Tô show de bola. Vou testar assim, cara.
She did it.
Claro que eu consegui isso, não é a primeira vez que eu faço isso. Sacanagem. Porra, Legacy of Kain, Soul River eu tenho a coleção quase toda do... Não tenho o Soul River, tem o Soul River 2 já. A única coisa que falta pra mim. Mas eu vou passar essa... Vender junto com algumas coisas. Ah, olha aí. Olha o bagulho ficou bom. Pegou? Caralho, pegou? Manda, desgraça. Levanta.
She's hurt. She's injured. She will make it. It's not over.
De novo.
Going.
Você vai bater não?
She will die. Finished.
Ficou 3ão, né?
Get up quickly.
Anda, pô.
It's not over.
Câmera maldita.
Behind you. She's injured. She can still do it. Quickly get up. She's injured. She's not gonna make it. Behind you.
Morri. Eu... ali, mas atropelou. Time. Bem nessa. Como corre, Leandro? A gente bate. Vai ser. Não, galera, é burrice. Desculpa.
She did it. She did it. He's down! Finish it! Strike! You're close! She's injured. Look, behind.
finish this.
End it now.
Finished it.
Tem que matar ele.
How will she do it? What will she do?
How's she going to find his actual soul? Where does Ella keep the souls? How will she get it? What will Hella want in return? She must bargain.
No,
She'll kill Hella.
she cannot bargain with Hella.
She's not strong enough to kill Hella. What does Hella want?
No one can bargain with Hella.
What does Hella want? What can she give her?
She could give her her own soul.
Canal amigo aí, canal parceiro.
Rotting.
She'd rather die.
It's a worthless soul. But it's all she has to give.
She has a warrior soul. What more could she give? A cursed soul.
Of course she is, no matter what she does.
She can feel the rot climbing up her arm.
She can fight her. She can fight her at Ragnarok.
She's a warrior. She's come this far.
Hela will want to fight her. Strong. The soul is valuable.
Hela will want her soul.
Hela,
Turn. She can take Dillion's soul and lay him to rest.
she can get his soul back.
She's so close to saving Dillion.
She can do it. She just has to be prepared to fight for it.
Few have come this far.
She can finally put it to rest.
What if she falls at the final hurdle?
She won't.
Then Hela will take both their souls.
She will defeat Hela. It's all for nothing.
If she doesn't save them, Soul will be eternally damned.
No. You'll stay here forever.
Being tortured.
No. No. She'll stay here forever. She's stuck. Hela.
She will join Dillion in Hela. What happens if she saves Dillion's soul?
What happens to Senua?
The darkness will take her anyway. She can't win.
There's nothing she can do. She'll be stuck in the darkness forever, whatever she does.
She'll lay him to rest. She'll take his soul and she'll bury him.
She will lay to rest. No.
Hela will take her soul.
She'll be eternally captured by the darkness.
This is her sacrifice.
This is what she was made to do.
No, she can fight. She can save him and she can get away. She can lay him to
There's
rest.
an illusion. She's found a way. There's a way.
She can sit.
She must align herself. She can do it.
There's the door.
She aligns herself. It's there.
Tá aí, caiu o microfone que eu nem. Foi mal, galera. Pronto, aqui. Pronto. Resolvi. Falha minha, falha minha. Pronto. tem como fazer nada. É, virei não, mano. Tá louco? Eu já vim aqui, aí lá em cima deu também. Já fui lá em cima. Já resolvi aquele puzzle. Pô, vou ter que ir lá em cima de novo, será? Eu já vim, cara. Pode falar aí, Leandro. De boa. Ah, Mito Ronister, salve, Mito. Geral da rapaziada aí, zero sono, meu irmão. É. Boa noite, cara. Tá o Mito Ronister aí, mais um canal parceiro do canal. É o Mito. Desse lado aqui também não dá nada, não pega nada. Ah, tá. Pode crer, deveria ter pensado nisso. Pode crer, vou lá. É a fome. um aqui. Vamos lá.
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the gods will face a ship full of their foes, which Loki has steered to Asgard. It carries the fire giants, the wolf that will eat the sun, and all kinds of dark creatures. Surt will join them with his sword of fire. The cliffs will
Acabou a pilha.
crash. Trolls will walk the land.
Ué? Essa aqui. Troquei a pilha. Agora vai. E aí, galera?
Men will tread the road to hell, and the heavens will split open.
Tá bom. Muito envolvente, Cine. Vai começar a desgraça, Daniel. Dois caminhos aqui. O que sobe. Beleza. Aqui a gente já abriu. Tá. Vamos lá. Subir. Até agora não deu um dropzinho, né? Na live, né, pessoal? Vocês me confirmam isso daí? Parece que finalmente todos os problemas de live que eu tinha foram resolvidos com essa placa. Amém. Ixi, sabia. Ai, caralho. Quando é mais de um, aí me ferra. Isso é fraco, meu irmão. É, bugou? Você que tinha baixado o bicho da Ubisoft nele aqui. Ixi, os maluquinhos com capiroto. Não. Ai, caceta. Morri? Levanta, 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 Senua.
She's injured. She's not gonna make it.
Porra, mais um? Porra, muito covarde, velho. Morre, desgraça. Tô puto já. Cadê o outro? Ai, o cacete, rapaz. Eu só se safa quando tem mais um. Aí o Anderson Silva aí, ó. Com a lata aí, ó. No chão. Tá. Tá ótimo, Cine. Valeu. Não é questão de abandonar, né, amigo? A gente... quer que tenham mais amiguinhos vendo nós. Só isso. Uau. Caramba, o PC agora ganhou nova vida, hein, galera? Falar pra vocês, viu? Mais uma ponte consertada. Continuar a subir. O PC ganhou nova vida, agora mais 10 anos com esse PC aí.
Said each god will do battle at Ragnarok. Odin will fight the monstrous wolf and be killed, but his son will avenge him and plunge his sword into the heart of the beast. Freyr will face Surt, but he had given his sword away for love, and without it he cannot defend himself against the flames. Thor will smite the Midgard serpent to no avail. The sun will grow black, the earth will sink into the sea, the stars will disappear, fire and water will meet, steam will shoot up, flames will play against the sky, the heavens and earth and all the world will be burned, all the gods will be dead, and the warriors of Valhalla and the people everywhere. Senua, prepare yourself for Ragnarok. For it is nigh.
Ah, então. Fechou. Caralho, é maluco aqui, cara. Acaparam o maluco ainda, isso que é sacanagem. Não faz não. Bom, aqui já foi, aqui já foi. Vamos lá pra onde nós consertou. Vai rolar uma porrada aqui, hein? Falei? Vem pra cima. Caraca, a trilha sonora, galera. Pra encher o meu especial. Vem. Que isso, mano? Porra, tô esquivando.
She's going to die. It's not over. It's not over.
Ah, tá de sacanagem. Lá, essa porra de novo. Ah, tá de sacanagem, meu irmão. Vamos lá.
Finish this. End it now. He's gone. Get out of the way.
We're winning.
Get up quick.
She's hurt. She's injured. She
Toma, filho de rapariga.
Find a good position. You let them behind.
Ah, boi. Vamos aqui, ó. Vem correndo, vem. Seu boi. Um contra um não dá não, irmão. Arrebento vocês na porrada. Porra, usei o foco sem querer. Isso fica difícil. Ah, macumbeiro maldito. Vem pra cá, macumbeiro, desgraça. Tem que usar o foco. Tem que treinar. Eu sei que é pra usar o foco, eu sei.
Focus. Now. Focus.
Já vi, já vi.
Quickly get up. They're coming.
Chama lá!
It's not over.
Porra, eu tô esquivando igual um louco aqui, cara. Tá merda. Tá de sacanagem. Porra, tô puto. Isso, toma na cara logo, Senua. Seria, o ideal daqui seria se fosse em português dublado. Esse jogo aqui é um dos únicos que eu falo que faz todo sentido ser dublado em português. Vai. Vem. disse, 1 contra 1 não dá pra tu não. Caraca, dei mole de novo. Levanta, cacete. Levanta, Senua.
She's hurt. She won't make it. She's injured. She can still do it.
Ué?
Defend
Filha da
yourself.
puta!
Get up quick. She's injured. She's not gonna make it.
Vem. Agora vai.
It's not over. It's not over. Keep going. You can do it. You're close.
Não era pra ter pego isso. Já vi.
Behind you.
Já vi também.
She's got her sword. Prepare your...
Ah, filha da puta! Esse me pegou de surpresa, hein? Levanta. Isso não foi nada isso.
She's injured. She can still do it. She's a better fighter. They're winning. She can still do it.
Isso, era isso que eu queria.
Focus now. End it now. This is nearly the end. Go. Run away. Get up! Get up! Behind you. That's it. She's injured. She's not gonna make it.
Oxi, de onde surgiu esse cara? Caralho, surgiu mais um.
She's hurt.
Tá PQT, velho. Olha lá, agora são 4 que estão incorporados lá.
It's not over. It's not
Égua.
over. She will die. You will die. She's injured. She's not gonna make it. Come this way.
Já vi que tem atrás de mim ainda. Pera aí, pô. inteligência, não pode ser na brabeza.
It's nearly over. Finish it.
Porra!
Finished. Don't let them surround you.
Vamos. Poxa. Porra. E sim. Salve, Xande. Obrigadão pelo seu like aí, Xande. Tava em live, né, mano? Tô ligado. É o cara.
Hella. Do you hear? The path to Hella. I can sense her. Where is she going?
Abri.
She's getting closer to Hella.
Abri essa desgraça aí.
Wait. What happens when she dies?
What happens to us?
What happens to us?
We die too.
Do we die too?
We
I
die
don't want
too.
to die.
I don't want to.
We'll all die someday.
I don't want to die.
And when everyone's gone, even the gods will die.
I don't want to die.
We don't want to die.
I
don't want to die.
Senua, stop.
Senua,
Turn back.
Stop. Stop her.
Why is she thinking I'm going? Stop.
Senua, stop.
Senua,
What
stop.
happens to us?
Bora. Ei, agora vai ver o bichão. Agora aqui realmente não dá pra correr, não. Só andar.
Stop her. Why would she stop?
To die, she won't stop. 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 Stop.
I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't
Agora
want
o
to
bicho
die.
pega.
I'm sorry. I didn't ask you to be a part of me.
Die.
If you don't want to die with me, then leave me alone.
I don't want to die. Please stop. 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 Please stop.
You'll never come back if you go there.
There is nothing to go back to.
We only have each other now. Don't abandon me.
Everyone suffers. They were right about me.
Listen to me, not them.
É,
They are afraid. Like children scared of the dark.
So was I.
They made up monsters to fill the void. That doesn't make them real.
They made them real.
No!
Follow your soul and let go of the Senua of old. For there lies your weakness, and the darkness will find it.
It's not like the old stories, is it?
com certeza não é.
The noble warrior facing evil in search of victory and honor. Clear dividing lines. No. Oh, this place is not quite like that. It's as if it knows that true torment lies within. Memories you cannot defeat, cannot escape. This is her hell.
Bora lá sim.
Turn away, Senua! Turn away, Senua!
You see it, Senua? You see the darkness, faces of fear and suffering. You can see it.
I remember it clearly now.
She has nothing to fear anymore. The gods have saved your mother. Through my hand.
You killed her.
It is the will of the gods.
Fuck the gods! You did this to her! Why?
This is what happens when you listen to the voices of the underworld. They crawl into your soul and rot you from the inside. Defy the gods like your mother, and the darkness will come for you too. You understand, Senua?
As paradinhas meio bruxa de Blair ali, o símbolo, né?
I do understand. You cursed me with your own madness. I was just a child. You created this darkness! You created this darkness so you could hide behind it!
Égua!
Only suffering brings salvation. It is the way of the gods.
It was all a lie. You are a lie! She didn't defy the gods. She defied you. And so you killed her.
You didn't pray to the gods. You prayed to your mother. Your mother, who was too weak to fight the darkness and abandoned you.
You tortured her. You killed her. You are the darkness.
O bicho vai pegar, hein? Salve, Gil! É, mano, tô aqui com fralda geriátrica aqui pra me borrar todo. Vambora ver o que vai dar. Correio. Égua!
Those rituals.
Sim, tô
the years
ligado.
of isolation, the pain that still haunts you. It was the only way to fight the curse within you.
You're a liar.
The darkness is inside you and it will destroy you.
You're a liar!
No, Senua. The darkness is here. You cannot wish it away. And it will watch as you draw your last dying gasp.
I won't let you kill me.
Lá vamos nós. Nossa. Ah, quando eu tô assim. Quando eu tô assim. Anderson Silva. Ah, filha da. Levanta, Senua, levanta. Oxi. E veio, pô. Oxi, me esquivando. Porra. Tô levando um pau, velho. Peraí, vamos focar, vamos focar, vamos focar. Agora tu se fode. Por que eu não posso controlar a porra da câmera? Toma. Anderson Silva. Tchau. Anderson Silva. Porra, não vi.
Behind you. Watch out. Behind you. Watch out.
Coisa linda.
Careful, Senua. Careful, Senua. Watch out. I can see through your darkness. You're a liar and a murderer. And if you really are Hela, then I have a sword here that can kill a god.
É, viado, a mulher tá sinistra, tá on fire. Salve, Lucy! Porra, a imagem tá boa, né, cara? Acordou já, meu amigo? Botei logo o Xbox One X aqui, logo pra fazer o teste da placa.
Running forward and moving backwards to wallow in your miserable past. You're making a mistake searching for Gideon. The same mistake that killed him in the first place.
Vacilou, Lúcia. Era pra gente ter madrugatina hoje.
You saw that is a lie. The plague of darkness, the butchering of the nearby Northmen. You saw it yourself.
You told everyone I was cursed. They believed you. I believed you.
Tell me, Senua, where is Gideon's soul if the darkness is alive? How you saved her?
Deixa eu ver aqui.
He's here. I know he's here. Dillian, I know you're here. Hold on.
CPU agora está em 48%. A GPU está em 39%. Isso aí, nada mais de 100%, Lucy. Ih, é o cachorro de novo, ó. O cachorro é foda. Eita, não tinha espaço não. Porra do papagaio de novo. Olha lá. Caraca, eu tenho ódio desse papagaio, meu irmão. Levanta, 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 levanta. Ele vai mandar o elebala aí do raio. Tem dois? Ai, ai, caralho. Ixi, Maria. Porra, apelação, hein? Merda. Ah, pegou? Mano, olha essa trilha sonora, escuta no caso, né? Ah, porra, tá de sacanagem. Levanta, levanta. Tanto que chegou a hora de pegar esse filho da puta.
Dillian!
Não consegui.
Where is he? You're trying to trick me again with your lies. I know he's here. You took him from me. You have him.
Dillian's gone. Dillian is dead. Let him go now. I'm warning you.
Or what? What can you do to me that you haven't already? Fight me! Come on!
Lascou-se.
Watch out.
You betrayed your own father. You betrayed the gods in search of billion, in search of love. Look where that's got you. Let go of the battle. Let go of redemption. Let go of billion. Don't let your darkness hurt anyone else.
Levanta.
Behind you. Careful. Careful. Watch out. Surrounded, Senua. Be careful, Senua. Watch out.
Levanta.
Let go of Dillion.
Levanta, Senua.
Let go of your battle. You're going to die.
Ah, porra! Ué, game over? Caraca, jogo bugado, hein? Pegou minha espada.
If you're alive, and there's no darkness, then you never took him from me, did you? And I can't save Dillion.
Eita porra.
Is that what you want me to believe? After all you've done to me? And to him? You're not a lie, but you're a liar! You crawled into me to confuse me and deceive me. But I know he's here. I know you have him. I'll give you my life. That's what you want, isn't it? My soul. Take it.
Fala aí, Rafael.
I'll be
Beleza?
a slave for you. I'll fight with you at Ragnarok. If you release it.
Não, nunca zerei não, mas pelo visto agora zerei. Ou vou zerar, hoje eu vou zerar. Não, tem mais bigode não, irmão. Tem não, agora fechou o bigode agora.
But if you won't, you will have to kill me. Because I've got nothing left.
Show. Espero que não tenha mais de um final.
No fear. No hate. No quest. Nothing. And you will have no power over me.
Eita porra, enfiou a faca no bucho dela.
I learned the hard way to not be afraid of death, Senua. Because a life without loss is one without love. You turn your back on death, and all you can see is the shadow that it casts. The longer you hide from it, the longer the shadow grows until all you can see is darkness. When our time comes, we must look death in the eye and embrace it as a friend. Only then can we let go of our fear. And emerge from our darkness.
final doido.
Never forget what it is like to see the world as a child, Senua. Every autumn leaf is like a work of art. Every rolling cloud a moving picture. Every day a new story. We too emerge from this magic, like a wave from the ocean, only to return to the sea. Do not mourn the waves, the leaves and the clouds. Even in darkness, the wonder and the beauty of this world never leaves us. It is always there, waiting to be seen again.
Oh no. Oh. It's the rocks. The darkness is back. The darkness is back. Wait. What is it? It feels... It's different. It feels... It's okay. Is it okay?
This is where my story once began.
It's different.
And so it has to end here,
It's changed.
because I cannot see further than this.
Follow us. We have another story to tell.
My friend, go with her. This now will be your story to witness. Goodbye.
Não, entendi que nada disso foi real. Eu já tinha me ligado nisso, tá falando um tempão. Que nada era real.
I know it's hard to tell how mixed up you feel. Hoping what you need is behind every door. Each time you get hurt, I don't want you to change. 'Cause everyone has hopes, you're human after all. The feeling sometimes wishing you were someone else. Feeling as though you never belong. This feeling is not sadness, this feeling is not joy. I truly understand. Please don't cry now.
Não fraco, hein?
Please don't go. I want you to stay. I'm begging you, please. Please don't leave here. I don't want you to hate for all the hurt that you feel. The world is just illusion, trying to change you.
Tudo imaginação.
Being like you are, well, this is something else. Who would comprehend? But some that do lay claim divine purpose blesses them. Well, that's not what I believe, and it doesn't matter anyway. A part of your soul ties you to the next world, or maybe to the last, but I'm still not sure. But what I do know is to us the world is different, as we are to the world. But I guess you would know that.
Sim. Na verdade, esse game, a gente pode dizer que ele é assim, ele é diferente. Não vou dizer que ele é inovador, mas ele é muito diferente das coisas que se apresentam nele. Extremamente diferente. Um game com conceito de um game com conceito de nova geração, tá ligado?
I'm begging you, please. Oh, please don't leave here. I don't want you to change for all the hurt that you feel. This world is just illusion.
Ué, mas será que não tem outro final isso aí não, cara? Aê, salve Heavis! Verei, pô!
Please don't go.
Que música é essa, meu? Eu vou tomar um flag, mas não tô nem aí.
I'm begging you, please. Please don't leave here. I don't want you to hate for all the hurt that you feel. The world is just illusion, trying to change you. Please don't go. I want you to stay. I'm begging you, please. Oh, please don't leave here. I don't want you to change for all the hurt that you feel. This world is just illusion, always trying to change you.
Será que... É, mas diferente, né, cara? Hack and Slash, só que diferente. Agora, o que deve ser de Hellblaze 2, hein? Todos os fãs. Tornado Hellblade possível. Sim. Sim, pode crer, Rafael. Agora, será que não tem um outro tipo de final, não? Ou eu fiz um final incompleto? Sabe dizer, Rafael? Foi tudo 100% aí ou não? Não, mas assim, o Everton vai sair pro Xbox One também, cara. Play 2. Só a Microsoft prometeu que ainda vai dar suporte pro Xbox até lá. Ah, peraí.
Stormy seas and lost souls.
Who is it?
She's dreamt of this before.
It's coming.
Is it? Is it? Is it?
They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake? And we only see what our inner eye creates for us. Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people fear seeing the world through her eyes.
Yes, 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 she's scared.
Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must must accept that yours might be too.
Excelente.
Hellblaze: Senua's Sacrifice is a video game about Senua, a Celtic warrior on a vision quest into Viking territory. But what sets our hero Senua apart is that she suffers from severe psychotic mental illness.
He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching.
The original idea for Hellblade was to create a classic hero's journey, a journey of suffering, but one where the fantasy world is not another planet or alternate universe, but a world that is constructed in Senua's mind. But to do so would mean putting psychotic mental illness at the center of the experience, a subject that is still considered taboo, and a challenge that was both terrifying and exciting in equal measure. In Hellblade, the starting point was a newly discovered Celtic goddess called Senua in Ashwell, Hertfordshire. When first discovered, her name was thought to be Senua, a name which I liked and kept. I wondered if Senua might have been a Celtic warrior like Boudica who stood up to the Romans. While the Romans had conquered all of Europe, there was a group of Celts up in the furthest reaches of the Roman Empire that could not be conquered, the Picts. And so the Romans built a wall, called Hadrian's Wall, that spans across Britain from sea to sea to keep the Pictish barbarians at bay. The Picts were known for their war paint, painted on with woad, and their matted hair clumped with lime. And so Senua would be a barbarian Pict in this image.
What's your name?
Senua,
I haven't seen you before.
I don't live home much.
Oh, Zenua's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait!
Orkney is off the coast of Scotland and was inhabited by the Picts, steeped in history and mystery, and so I made Orkney Senua's home and set the stage for a crisis. In the late 8th century, the first Vikings landed on the Orkney Islands. The population of the Picts crashed thereafter, replaced by the Norsemen of the 9th century. Were they wiped out? We don't know for sure, but it would seem likely given the reputation of the Vikings. The Northmen's brutality is legendary. High-ranking leaders and chieftains of the tribes they conquered were often offered as sacrifice to their gods. The most brutal of these sacrifices was known as the Blood Eagle. I imagine Senua as a young female warrior who returns home from exile to find her partner, Dillion, brutally sacrificed to a Norse god by these hellish warriors from a faraway land. I imagine the horror of this moment and how it would have dragged her deep into mental torment. I came to learn that the Celts had a sophisticated and nuanced perspective on the nature of mental disorder. One term they used was Gelt. A Gelt is a man or woman who has been driven mad by a curse, battle trauma, or grief. The Gelt would take to a life in the woods in search of penance, punishment, and purgation. And so Senua became a Gelt, cursed by darkness, looking for redemption in the wilds. Another word the Celts used in reference to mental disorders was druth, meaning fool, or liar, one who utters the words of God. They tell of the mad sinner who flees battle into exile and takes on a beastly nature, growing feathers on his body. The character called Druth in Hellblade is based on a little-known person called Findan, an 8th century Irish Celt who was captured and enslaved by the Vikings, but eventually escaped to Orkney where he became a monk.
I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Upon meeting Senua, it would be his stories that fuel her quest deep into their world of gods.
The Northmen say the world will come to an end. The sun will grow black, the earth will sink into the sea, the stars will disappear. Fire and water will meet. Flames will play against the sky. The heavens and earth and all the world will be burned. All the gods will be dead. And the warriors of Valhalla and people everywhere. Senua, prepare yourself for Ragnarok, for it is nigh.
So the stage was set for a new adventure, a journey into the Norse underworld called Hell, a vision quest fueled by madness and myth, a fantasy that was created by Senua's own mind, and one that we would experience through her eyes.
This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
To make a game about a warrior with psychotic mental illness as its central theme was fraught with danger. Mental illness, such as psychosis, is still taboo and rarely acknowledged in a century of cinema, never mind the new medium of games. Where it does feature, it often conflates psychosis and psychopathy associated with a lack of empathy. It is unfortunate that these two words sound so similar that they are used interchangeably in media. I must admit that I didn't have to look very far to discover my own ignorance of the subject. So we reached out to Paul Fletcher, psychiatrist and professor of health neuroscience at University of Cambridge.
Psychosis is a descriptive term, and it refers to having a loss of contact with objective reality. So it's characterized by two main sets of symptoms. One of them is hallucinations, where somebody experiences perceptions when there is no actual objective thing out there to perceive.
You're already dead.
Who are you?
And the other is delusions, where somebody comes to very often bizarre, unpleasant, frightening beliefs when there's no good evidence in favor of them.
There's no doubt about it. The source of the darkness is in Helheim, and the goddess Hela holds his soul there.
We reached out to Welcome, a biomedical research charity that spends billions on research and awareness programs aimed at improving health.
Mental health hasn't always been presented in the media in a way that is particularly helpful. It can be challenging to engage people with the subject matter, and there are a lot of preconceived ideas about mental health, and particularly schizophrenia and psychosis. So we hope our support allows the team to continue to collaborate with Paul Fletcher and with those who have experience of psychosis to create a game that provides a fresh perspective on the condition and allows audiences to engage with it in a way that just wouldn't be possible in any other medium.
What started out as a brief consultation convinced me that we were only scratching the surface of an immensely deep and interesting subject, enrich and change the very nature of the game.
That's cool. Thanks so much for calling me. Pleasure. Thanks. It's really interesting for me. I'd love to be involved. It's fascinating.
Our understanding of psychosis is still very much a mystery, and ways of treating it are still primitive compared to physical illness. After all, it is easy to see the pain and suffering caused by physical diseases or physical trauma. It is not so easy to see the mental suffering and trauma of severe mental illness. But what if we could find a way to see it? Games are capable of drawing you in for hours on end, playing the role of a character who is different from you, experiencing their perspective, and actively involving you in a world that functions with a different set of rules.
That voice is not to come. Use that voice. Calls you to your death. It's an evil voice.
If we were to represent Senua's psychosis, we would have to simulate voice hearing, a common attribute. But how can we simulate something we have no first-hand experience of? Professor Charles Fernyhough, a leading expert in voice hearing from Durham University, offered his help.
Hearing voices is an experience that is usually associated with severe mental illness, and crucially we know that hearing voices is a part of ordinary life for many people who don't meet the criteria for mental illness.
Yeah. Oh, that's not him in real life.
We know voices vary according to where they appear in space. Voices can appear far away in the distance, they can appear right there in your ear, they can seem to be coming from inside your head.
Based on the information Professor Fernyhough provided, I put together a sound brief and invited some actors to the studio. We recorded the actors using a binaural microphone, which records the 3D spatial position of sound, replicating the way sound is heard by human ears. It gives you an incredible sense that the person you are listening to is right there beside you.
Can't see how she's going. Where is she?
Rachel Waddingham from the Voice Collective came to our studio with two young voice hearers to speak to our team. We talked at length about their experiences, and they listened to our tests, giving us feedback on how we could improve on it.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
It's very hard to represent what this experience is like, partly because it's such a personal, intense, emotional experience. It's testament to how Ninja Theory have been listening to what the researchers are saying, but also, crucially, listening to the experts by experience. What they've come up with is so compelling. It's by far the best representation I've heard of what these experiences are like.
Other common attributes of psychosis are visions and flashbacks. We met with Recovery College East, who work with and care for people recovering from severe mental disorders. A group of service users gave us their first-hand account of what they experience.
Sometimes when the visions or what we're seeing is too much, we become small until eventually we perhaps don't see anything.
The people we spoke to, the stories they told, were fascinating, harrowing, and mind-boggling. The reality of what people experienced was vivid, far exceeding what I could possibly have imagined. We went away itching to represent some of these visions and flashbacks in the game.
Hands will know my heart is so, love is so far away. Don't you know how I wanna feel deeper? I could never know how you grow, all these days are killing me. Now I see deep in me insanity does unfold. I just wanna feel deeper, deeper. I just wanna feel deeper, deeper. Will know my heart is so, love is so far away. Don't you know how I wanna feel deeper? I could never know how you grow, all these days are killing me. Feel like this, read like this, I just wanna live, that's all. I just wanna feel deeper, deeper. I just wanna feel deeper, deeper.
To refine our work, we continue to hold meetings with Recovery College East over the course of a year and a half, showing them what we had achieved so far and refining the in-game representations based on their feedback. With their help, flashbacks, visions and changes in perception were woven into the story and gameplay of Senua.
The students who are involved in this project are incredibly excited about being involved. They have described